Yeah.
Yes. So it's. I mean, it'd be interesting to think about how you made that shift, because it's it's a huge shift from wanting to be in charge, wanting to take the lead, having the ideas, going for the results, and then being successful. You know, so everyone's saying that's great. Let's promote him. You know, let's send him on a course of that. How that it came about that you made time for other ways to impose themselves on you, or did it certainly tempt you with other ways? Can you think back as to how that came about? Because it's you paused, something slowed you down.
I think pre-course, pre-MA course, you know, I like the idea of teamwork. I like the idea of being part of a group, but I hadn't got my head round of that you know, to do that you've got to step back. You know, I was perhaps a bit green around the gills, and just thinking, you know, teamwork's about me getting a few people together, and then we'll talk, I'll talk at them, they'll nod, and I've engaged.
Yeah.
From a very purely practical point of view, as I started reading some of the you know, literature on the course, I started seeing it as a, you know, pretty clear as a tool for me to use. And if you read my first essay and maybe my second essay, I mean in the second essay I actually talk about some of these things as a tool bag.
Yes, absolutely.
So I'm thinking about, you know, today I'm going to be participative. So I'm a participant leader today. Today I'm going to be autocratic because I've got to really, you know, if this is a problem that needs, you know, a firm hand. And that's so at the beginning it was like, yeah, I like the idea of this. I'm going to go on this leadership course, and the first couple of terms it was, yeah, I'm going to use that today. I'm going to use that today. I'm going to use that today. I think then I get to term 3, and I see. I mean, where we went for the leadership exchange couldn't be more different from where I went.
Yes.
It was you know, a different world, and watching Dave Coulson operate.
Real eye opener.
Yeah, it was, and that then you start thinking, yeah,
there are other ways.
Yeah, he didn't even have a piece of paper in front of him. He didn't even have an agenda. He just got in a room and talked to people, and then they came out and they agreed stuff, and he didn't even do an action on it. Wow, you know. And so you sort of, and I remember thinking at the time, thinking, oh, I couldn't work like that.
Something sneaked in.
Yeah, but then you realise actually you don't need an agenda. Free and easy is okay. And free and easy gets people relaxed, and free and easy starts, you know, making things happen over more of a gradual sort of time.
Because I think free and easy also means that you let the others take part early on. Help set the agenda. You know, so it's not just free and easy, but it's like they start to feel part of this. Which, you know, is quite a difficult thing to do if you come in as the leader and you say, well, what should we do? You know, that kind of idea.
Yeah.
It's not just what should we do, but you're inviting people to start playing a different game, and you may not call it a game, or you may not give it a name, but it is a different game, isn't it? Yeah. And it's different to the game where I'm using teamwork as a tool.
Yeah, much different. I think, and you know, I can't on this part of it. I can't put my finger on. You know, whereas perhaps we can talk about coaching later, and I got that. That was like a eureka moment. This was more of a well, when did I get engaged with this? When did I start liking this? And I don't know, but I do know that there has been a shift. People did start seeing a difference in me. People started seeing a difference in me when I started being different, using things as a tool. But then I think people started seeing a difference in me when it didn't become a tool anymore.
No,
it became.
It didn't feel like a tool to them. Yeah. So I think you've captured something which I think is a real puzzle on this program. Is here these ideas come and they might say, teamwork or whatever, and the normal response, the first response, is to see, if you like it, it's a tool. I can now use this tool whenever I want to. And you've described now that, well, you have to learn how, so it's not a tool, so that you're the tool. You know, the teamwork becomes new. So you didn't actually say this, but this is what I'm hearing you say. You have to change. It's not just the tool.
Yeah.
You have to become different to use the tool so that it doesn't feel like a tool.
Well, my partner, when she was reviewing, I think, the second essay, and she said, all that she said is about other people. This is, everything here is about how everyone else has to change, or there's nothing here about how you have to change. That's what she said.
Yeah.
My wife now, she's now.
Good.
And I said, so I tried to modify it a bit, you know,
Yeah.
because she's reviewed it, but you think about it, I think about that, you know, the first couple of terms, and then you get to sort of the term 5 and 6, when the conversations we were having, my thought process then, and it had become about me altering my behaviour, and me changing the way I approach the situations. And there was no, like I said, I think the coaching had a big influence, but I think it occurred before that. I just didn't realise it had.
No, so the changes happen, but you don't clock them until later. Because I think when you did the phase 5 and you started coaching others, I think that brought it home to you, how you shifted, because you suddenly saw this is something that is part of my new approach. It's not a tool.
Whereas I might have, if I'd have had the coaching module at the beginning, and I said, I'm going to coach today.
That's right, it would have been a tool.
Yeah, and no, so I think at the time, I remember